you make of that what you do. And that this is the reality of things. Frankly, you should live day by day. And again, by now, it's about survival and surviving good. What you have is your mental health and your physical health. So, good Lord, I'm going to take advantage of the modern amenities. I live on my own. When I shut down this video, I can elect to download Tinder or Bumble or whatever and go into that hellish route, or open up a screen and watch some debaucherous content, if you know what I mean. But I'm not gonna do it. I'm just not gonna do it. That's the bad side of our civilization. That's the corrosive, sinful, just negative side of this technology era. Rather, I'm gonna watch some elevating content. It's very easy to let yourself go and watch some things. I don't do it. Hopefully you don't as well. To make you depressed, right? In this era, you can elect to consume all kinds of substances, right? They give you some high in a sense. I don't do it. Do you do it? I don't. So I'll take advantage of the positive aspects or amenities of this current epoch. I have way some high in a sense. I don't do it. Do you do it? I don't. So I'll take advantage of the positive aspects or amenities of this current epoch. I have whey protein. I am old enough, I'm 49, right? I am old enough to remember, and you guys who are my age, you remember the quality of our whey protein back in the day, early 90s, that's when I started consuming whey protein. Early 90s, bro, we were like drinking cement, like freaking building cement. It was made by Joe Reader back in the day. You know, the main producer of whey protein. The quality was so bad. I mean, BCAAs were so underdosed when you buy BCAAs because technology was not there to make it. Creatine, it just came in back then. Quality was so bad. And that was about it. They were sending some nonsense stuff. We were buying those mass 4,000. Guys, bro, if you're old enough, you youngsters don't remember this. Let me show you a picture, because a picture is speaking louder than words. This would bring back some memories, because they made so much money with it. Oh man, this was a scam. It really was. And that's still probably selling. Oh man, you guys remember this? Yes, we did. Megamas 2000, Joe Weider. He passed away. It's very personal because Joe Weider was born in my city here in Montreal. So Joe and Ben Weider were born here. They started to fabricate some very cheap dumbbells, right? Because they were working out. They fell in love with lifting, and then they moved to California, right? But then Montreal was this here, man, Megamas 2000 and 4000. It was promoted by Dorian Yates, all the guys. It's nothing. You know, most of it is carbs, cheap carbs at that, and then some fats, and a little bit of proteins, and maybe some vitamins, and that's it. People were buying this. They were getting mass eating there. It was just nonsense. One of the biggest scams. That's what we had back then. And people were buying this left, right, and center. You guys nowadays, if you live, you have a plethora, a litany, slew of good products, and the quality is amazing. So take good advantage of that, bro. Your gym app price nowadays, good Lord, is so amazing compared to back in the day. You guys remember the 80s and even the early 90s era, the guys, even the pro bodybuilders, their legs were small because the machines were not that ergonomic. They were just starting doing some good leg presses with proper angles. The rest was just not saluted. So you got this going on for you guys. The food is more available. You have more choices. So you can elect to have a good path and take advantage of the good things, the good aspects of this civilization. So remember that famous movie Matrix. I'm gonna call it only Matrix because back then that we didn't know there would be like Matrix 1, 2, or 3, and 4, right? They didn't know it was going to be hit. But it started by the machines, or basically the AI, right? The Matrix telling Neo, this is the height of your civilization. It was back in the late 90s. This is the peak. This is the very... Is quite eventful. The guy is not bragging. He's quite known. He's technically the father of AI. He was interviewed as of late, and his answers were rather direct and quite staggering and alarming. Hope we find the video real quick. I think we shot. And yeah, there you go. Play. Video is not anyway, what's his name? The words of Jeffrey Hinton, acknowledged widely to be the godfather of AI's friend. My video is not playing, I have no idea why. But this is the guy who was interviewed. The video is on my social media on Instagram, and his answers were rather alarming. If that does not alarm you, I don't know what will, right? He's just saying straight up that technology will pretty much kill us. I'm gonna try one last time since we're here. So that.
Let's get to work, fam.
So you can find it, guys. Right? My phone is acting up, but his testaments was rather staggering and unequivocally saying that AI is going to kill us and is going to supersede our intelligence with no doubt. It's getting stronger pretty much by the day. Last time we checked, Google is building. They give Google the license to build 7. We said 5 before, but now it's 7 nuclear power plants just to feed the energy required for the AI. And it's a race to hell. It's all about the money. They don't care. It's all about the Benjamin. When Elon Musk was chatting with talking with one of these guys, the head chief at Google AI, the guy he told him, you are a speciesist, meaning you are racist. You are you're for humanity. So you are preferring our species, meaning humans. So, are you kidding me? Yes, I am a species. Meaning I am for my species or for humans. You guys are eating the beef that will kill us. And this guy here, when they asked him, he said, for most part, we don't know how it's thinking. It has a life of its own. It's like, bro, it's not creating a freaking demon. If you believe in God, maybe it's got demons coming to us for all we know. So, I mean, technically, this is the reality. It will supersede us. So, you might as well be living on the last stretches of this humanity. You choose your poison, humanity. Choose your poison. We got superpowers going at it. Like, it's no longer a Cold War between the USA and Russia. NATO is fighting Russia and Ukraine. And it's losing badly. It's losing badly. Right now, Putin is pushing forward to take Provost. Provost is the last hub, the major city in the Donbass. He wants to take it before November 5th or November 6th, election day. The 6:30. He really wants to take it. It's a symbolic win for him. And he's about to do that. He's crawling. And it's only by the way. Right? So, choosing poison. Now we got a guy with nuclear hellfire, only fire attack. Right? Will be with China because of Taiwan. Will be because of the Middle East and Iran or Ukraine. Right? You're Europeans, much of you are Europeans, you know what's going on in your countries. It's hell. It's definitely hell. The economy is very bad. Everybody's expectations, all the sections of Russia trying to pump up the economy if you all the economy. I agree with my God. What's wrong with the government? You are living, you know. That's the guy has got that. Don't forget to reach me at newwemarcotraining at gmail.com. Training at newwemarcotraining at gmail.com. Please, Lieutenant. What's up, people? Everyone. Hi, salute me. That's right. I'm a little bit weather and the outfit. And I'll tell you, the date is October 26th, 2023. Now, as you guys know, I have been earlier this diagnosis received exactly 2 years ago. The cycle of poison. And the way it happened, I was taking a shower, I was just walking on one side. And I did come back one of my friends. He happened to be a surgeon down there in Brazil. So my friend was a surgeon. A lot of people with a burn down for this ordeal, for white collar surgery, we have to do this and that. What was the guy? And we've not gone for a long time. And today, our house taking its message up that I'm about to go see another surgeon. I'm not open. I surgeon on that. This friend of mine, who was a very successful surgeon down in Israel, he has his own clinic. It's a state-of-the-art. He sent me a video. It's amazing. It's very modern. It was very for 20 years. He has 2 beautiful kids. He's having pictures of a daughter. She's about 9, and the boy is about 2 years old. For free. he also, because they were friends, sort of a couple, one of the friends, and he also paid their daughter to go to school for 6 months, private school. But his wife decided to cheat on him with that guy. Literally. He was shocked. He was shocked. He told me I did not see that coming. His mom, the mom of my friend, had some doubts because he was building like a vet clinic and it was about to be a both name and for the mom had some feeling. So it was hold off on it, I have a bad feeling. Sure enough, he just bought an SUV, a BMW SUV to his ex-wife. A few days later, he was driving. And again, because this is the guy driving a brand new BMW. And his ex-wife was expecting, she was still his wife back then, and the 2 kids were in the back. He told me, well, that was the baddest, the most hurtful feeling he had in his whole life. I felt like my mother was so next to my very eyes. Can you put yourself in his shoes? And now, of course, his marriage is destroyed. He lost a lot of money. But most importantly, his family was destroyed because the kids on his bone. He just bought a brand new 911 Porsche. And he told me straight, Louis, bro, I'm telling you, I'm trying to cope, but I'm not happy. Literally, I sent me a voicemail, but I'm not feeling nothing. I thought that's it, man. It will not help you. You will not help you. Right now, I'm living literally just for my kids. Has a very successful business. There's some things where the money cannot buy. Money cannot buy. And the guy she is with, as per his claim, is just a gigolo, a broke gigolo. Like a broke Jack, literally. And she's blowing his money now. Five-star hotels and trees and things like that with his money. And there is nothing he can do about it. And the most, this is a common theme, guys. You'll definitely hear this a lot. I'm going to show you. I'm going to read what he wrote to me this morning. Obviously, he is a Portuguese speaking from Brazil, so his English is not that perfect. But the guy is a gigolo too. He lives for exploit women's. Exploit is English. My ex have OCD. She has OCD. Spending money like crazy. This is the main reason of our fights. Now she is in a 5-star hotel and her bank account is meaning his bank account. I didn't charge his wife surgery and paid his daughter studies. When you put children in the equation, there is no words to describe the pain and suffering. His pain and suffering. Send me pics of his kids. Name to see his kids and people bro, they're so young. This is how picture of his kids. It's the most precious thing he has in his life. He told me, I am sad because I am seeing we are talking about our society, followed by the youth. 20 years and I did not see it coming. Nobody had. Now I just trying. So he is just trying to rebuild his life and take care of my kids. He sent me a video. His clinic, man, is a state-of-the-art hotel. So this is him, my friend, coming off his dropped out BMW, going to his state-of-the-art clinic. There we go. He built all this on his own. Next thing you know, he gets divorced. A severe divorce, man. And this is a recurring theme, guys. It is a recurring theme. This week I was talking to one other friend. I think he is even richer than this one. This friend, he went to prison for, like a white collar error, no, not even called the crime, really. Because what he has done is just, it's basic. I reckon it's not a funny thing. Some sort of a supplement. Everybody was supplement. It was really good. They choose their brain, the justice system. You pay for the others. He was not selling that good thing. I'm not gonna expand on that. Dude, his ex-wife, she's gone. She found a child, a young child. Good looking. I saw the guy. Good looking. I mean, we're all men, so it's either. And then he's a handsome man for certain. At least he is photogenic. Right? I've seen some videos. The guy looks good. He's also fit. We can point to that. Good. That's it. Anyway. The venture with that guy expectedly was not meant to last. And he told us straight up. Now the marriage is broken, involves kids, tens of millions of dollars have been lost. And maybe, I'm just guessing, maybe now she realizes that she committed a mistake. And this is such a common theme, guys. Be my guest. Go on your TikTok and just write in the search field divorce regrets. Click for legions and legions of videos of women crying and like, I regret divorcing my husband because they do it overlook. The main reason, the main recurring reason is that I'm only happy. And that's it. Or physically a child in her DM. Next thing you know, she's emotional. She's basically guided by emotions and she divorces him. That's the moral compass or the lack of it you have to deal with nowadays because there's no moral boundaries in this freaking society. Back in the day, people were ashamed of doing things when there were some social boundaries. Now nobody is ashamed of doing nothing. The girl next door is not ashamed to have an OnlyFans account. I was watching a video by another creator. This guy came in the wave actually putting this kind of content after me, and he went all out. He's American, and his name is Better Badger. Probably you guys know him. If you don't, go watch that guy. He's a little bit older than me, I think. Maybe he's 51, 50. As far as I gather, because I follow this guy since a while, I've seen his evolution. And he evolved. He is definitely evolving. Back in the day, he was for the, can I say, he was okay for the one amendment in the U.S. Constitution. It's not the second amendment. We're talking the law of his being. I think that amendment is an issue in all democracies, not only the United States. And back in the day, politically, it was okay. Now, you're right, the amendment should be voted. Should be removed, definitely abandoned. It led us to our demise as a civilization. And if you go deeper into that rabbit hole, it's even more than that. Democracy does not make any damn sense. It needs to be meritocracy. And that's it. And in his latest video, he mentioned the reality. As an example, we showed girls from Australia because they're just crazy Australia. They're like the Canada of of the south, of the southern hemisphere, they have no shame. You see these only plans girls that boasted about their body count that are piling up in merely a day. A day. It's not a lifetime body knowledge, bro. It's a day. There's one of them, an Aussie chick. Is she a chick or where is she? She came to the US, spring break, and she piled up 122 dudes in a night, I think. And they agreed, I mean, they complied. You guys, young guys, Americans, college guys, of course, you have your testosterone on the roof, and you have no mind of your own. You kids are crazy. One after the other, know it. They were basically awaiting outside. 122. She did a podcast. She was happy. Basically, they're pushing boundaries to make money, dirty money, right? Because everybody is into this freaking OnlyFans. So to distinguish themselves, to put themselves out there, the top of the game, they're just pushing it. Yeah, she's doing a podcast. She's doing awesome accent. It's like that. This demoralizes you when you see girls with good looks instead of invested in good juice. I mean, we're showing our species sensitive. See, back in the day, women was acquired by the most successful men. That guy is either good at business, or he's a doctor, or an engineer. He's basically an alpha when it comes to IQ. So this would better their offspring would be good members of our society will push forward our species. Now, what's happening is that the most beautiful girls are crazy. It's the most beautiful girls. This is insane. It is destroying our species at a very, very fast pace. We are living in a very special time. I mean, you're not allowed. Not even dare tell me it happens all the time. No, it never happens. We've never seen this in the 60s, the 70s, hard 80s. It never happened. This is the very first time in the history of our species that this abortion is rampant like this. It is supercharged to the fullest via social media. Our society went mad. People deal with it and accept it. That's not. Is it sad? It doesn't matter. Yeah, it's not terrible. It is what it is. Sad or not, it doesn't matter. You just notice it and accept it. Right? And the most beautiful they are, they have that. I mean, you cannot even find them. And they go, and now they boast on that TikTok. They tell themselves, if you are a baddie, meaning if you're a fat bitch, meaning like you're a good-looking girl, you must not give any chance to uggies. Uggies are ugly men. And for them, 95% of men, they call them uggies. Right? It's like ugly men. You should not even give them, because it is a whole nation. They said straight up, if you give a chance to a bad-looking guy, you will appreciate our value. I'll show you that value. Hopefully, yeah, it was on my I didn't know. Yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, I used one chick. I mean, they instruct each other to reject men, and they will reject 25% of you guys. And this is the current state of affairs. You should accept it, and that's it. Even if you're rich, like my friends, both of these friends that we mentioned are millionaires, self-made millionaires, right? Even them, they lose weight. they lose weight. So take that as a lesson. You're not safe, no matter how rich you are. Happened to Jeff Bezos, he was number one in the world. No, he's not number one because of his liberals. It happened to Bill Gates. It happened even to Elon Musk. Elon Musk had a prenup. As far as I recall, it was agreed he would give her $40 million. She still whined, so he upped that to 80. He doubled to $80 million. And still, she was not happy. Right? And you can argue that maybe she did weaponize his kids. As I mentioned last time, one of his kids did elect to mutilate, heat of puberty blockers and make up that weapon. That kid thinks that he is a woman now. Long hair, he changed his husband. And he hates his father to death. He's just saying, he grew up with his mom. He didn't have that make up that. He cannot see the rich. He cannot. And there's always something out of Elon Musk did a very bad move to Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp was married to Amber Heard. Who does that? She made herself high. She was falsely accused him of all the night. All the way she was cheated on him with Elon Musk. In the Johnny Depp is a very rich man, but she was looking for Elon night. Johnny Depp was laying $400 million. She was looking for $1 billion. Well, she's not doing it up. It's just good job. You can comprehend the moral compact or lack of it is the current state of affairs. Back in the day, that was shit. Now that is right? If a girl, if she, let's say she's minded and she hits stardom and she gets known and actually, that the first thing she will think about is to do all these things as soon as she reaches 18 or 7. There was a chick, her name is the Catch Me Outside girl. She did the fight and she became famous on social media. She was invited into that very known show in the USA. It's called Dr. Phil. As soon as she reached the first day, she reached 18, she became OnlyFans or OnlyFans. Right now she has $18 million because of the symptoms. Simpleness, the sin, refuses grace. That's it. Now how the hell would you put the blame on the own women? Is it? Who is paying this? Who is fueling this craze? Men are paying for all of this. Maybe you and I do not comprehend. Me, I cannot comprehend how men pay for this. I just can't comprehend. I'm a diamond women by any means since years. These guys never pay for that online. What can I tell you? So it's our species, these are men. So blame them first. They're fueling this craze. And these women have the utter disdain and disregard for these men. They call them money pigs. They give them the cash app or whatever to pay money, and they insult them. Literally, and they still pay for that so-called e-girlfriend experience. They will have some sort of e-girlfriend. I cannot relate to them as not like that. That's what's happening, right? You can't win. The only way to win is not to play. Unfortunately, the symptoms are playing that fuel the disgrace. If the symptoms stop simping and giving validation and throwing that money at them for a day, his population will die out. They will not. Can you explain this through anthropology, through science? Maybe. You see, back in the day, men were doing battle, military, meaning with hands and swords. They meet on the battlefield. Well, the alphas usually are already having some high ranks in their armies, their commanders, captains, and whatnot. And the foot soldiers are and also the IQ, and they will be weeded out. They will die pretty much in the battlefield. That's why genetic tests nowadays show that only half of the men did procreate with double the number of women. But most people die. The weak genes will be eliminated by natural selections in the battlefield. Now, the weaklings are growing, they're living, right? And they're destroying our society. There was a guy in my country, he wrote this 7 centuries ago. This guy was born in Tunisia and he traveled everywhere. He traveled to today's Algeria. He went into a cave, into a city named Tiaret. He stayed there in that cave for 4 years. In Arabic called Khalwa. Khalwa ibn Khalwa. This guy was very Ibn Khalwa. He's the father of modern sociology. Right? The work of the Westerners were taken, were basically translated from his work from Arabic to English. And it was done like 4 centuries after his death. Anyway, 7 centuries ago, he went into that cave and he started to ponder. He lived like a monk mode. And he met some people, some tribe, some very old Arab tribe. Now, bear to know that Arabs are not original from North Africa. They came there centuries ago, more than a millennia ago. But they were still living a basic life, some of them. And he observed that in them. And they had like a basic life. They know that every member of that tribe had a role. If he fails, it is very detrimental for the survival, the primeval survival of that very tribe. So everybody has a role. And it was done very diligently. That is most like him down. And he came up with that theory. He wrote it in a very known book called Geopolitical. And he said that weak men create hard times, and that basically plentiful times will definitely create weak men, and weak men will create hard times, and then it revolves again. That is where the very famous sentence comes from. It was from his conclusion. For good reason, because that guy, although he was born in modern day Tunisia, he was expelled from Andalusia, Spain, from Muslim Spain. So he has always that, not that anger, but that sadness, that nostalgia of Al-Andalus, which was a very thriving civilization in Spain. And that's exactly what we're having right now. We have weak men, they will create hard time. And hard time would invite barbarians to the gate. So the society will crumble, like his crumbled. They were the strongest civilization in Europe. And Andalus, this Andalusia, had pretty much 80% of all the gold of all Europe. So only one end. And then they started to dance and chill and build palaces and live a plentiful life of luxurious, basically abundance. And then they destroyed themselves really, really quick. In the year 1000, there was a guy, one leader of this Andalus. His name was Al-Mansur. Until right now, the Spaniards or the Spanish know about him. They call him Al-Mansur with a Z. Because they feared him so much. I'll show you a picture of him very quick. Because they built this statue of this Al-Mansur. See, this is in Wikipedia in Spanish. Those are this Al-Mansur. This guy